Hello, you're watching a pre-recorded parent session detailing the work of Aberdeenshire Life Education Centres. In this video, we would like to explain who we are, what we do in schools, and the content of our sessions. ALEC is a partnership between the Rotary Clubs of Aberdeenshire, Aberdeenshire Council, and Coram Life Education, which is the oldest children's charity in the UK. Normally, we deliver sessions to a total of around 26,000 pupils across the 150 primary schools and associated nurseries, the 17 academies, and the 4 special schools. We aim to make our sessions as interactive and as memorable as possible. When we visit primary schools, we deliver sessions in an inflatable structure called the Life Space, which gives pupils a visually immersive experience during our sessions. In addition to the annual visit that each school receives, they also have access to a resource website called SCARF. SCARF stands for Safety, Caring, Achievement, Resilience and Friendship. This website is owned and maintained by Coram Life Education and contains a wide range of curriculum resources that teachers can use to plan their school's health and wellbeing curriculum. For parents, there is a resource called SCARF at Home, which is accessible through the web link shown here. It contains a lot of age-appropriate fun activities that children and parents can do together. Our work in schools focuses on teaching children about how they can look after both their physical and emotional well-being. These elements are delivered at an age-appropriate level at all stages. The NHS's 5 Ways to Wellbeing helps children understand how they can maintain and look after their mental health. Connecting with family and friends, being physically active and engaging with hobbies they enjoy, having the opportunity to be creative and use their imaginations, helping other people, and also being mindful, focusing on and connecting with their own feelings, have been shown to be the 5 most important things a person can do to look after and maintain their mental. Here is a brief explanation of our session content at each stage. Further details can be found at www.alec.org.uk. In early stages sessions, children meet Harold the giraffe. Harold is very much the star of the show. Our sessions follow storylines which include Harold and his friends, Derek the penguin and Kiki the kangaroo. In these early stages sessions, pupils learn about how the body gets energy from food and oxygen, and how drinking water, taking exercise and getting sleep are really important to our health. We also think about personal hygiene and how a person can look after their body. A really important safeguarding element of these early stages sessions is medicine safety. Pupils learn about the safe and appropriate use of medicines and how they must only be used under adult supervision. The storylines of the early stages sessions also help children recognize that there are lots of different kinds of emotions and feelings, and in Primary 3, we explore strategies to deal with unkind or bullying behaviours, and where to get help if they need it. One of Harold's most important jobs is to give pupils the mantle of the expert, as he doesn't really know anything himself. We have a real Harold puppet that the children can interact with. In the sessions, we ask the pupils lots of questions. They have to come up with the answers themselves, and this facilitates a peer-to-peer learning experience where pupils share their knowledge collectively. He also appears in videos, an example of which we can have a look at now. This clip is from our Primary 2 session.
Ooh, that's better. I've had a really nice sleep, so now I've got lots and lots of energy, which is just what I need, because today I'm going to be with my friends, and we've got lots of work to do in the school garden. This is Derek the penguin, and that's Kiki the kangaroo. We're all different animals. Before I go and find my friends, I need to have a wash. Oh, but first I'm going to get my lunchbox ready for school. Aha, here's my lunchbox. Right, there is a tuna sandwich and a cheese sandwich. Oh, and I've got a yogurt and, oh yes, some orange juice, just in case I get thirsty. But, I think there's something missing. I wonder what my friends in the Life Education Centre would say. I wonder if they can tell me what other piece of food I might need in my lunchbox.
During primary 4 and 5 sessions, we think in depth about the body. We learn about body systems, the circulatory, respiratory, digestive, and nervous systems. The children also learn that anything a person puts into their body, whether it's healthy or not, can be absorbed into the bloodstream and will reach the brain. This includes things that can harm a person's body, such as medicines that are used inappropriately, and also how smoking and alcohol can harm a person's body from a factual perspective. We learn that we're all clever, talented, and unique, and we examine qualities of friendships and how to manage conflicts with friends if they ever arise. Another important feature of our programs, particularly from primary 4 onwards, is that of internet safety. We also have specific programs to address this need called Be Cyberwise, which schools can request we deliver to middle and upper stages in the place of our core programs during our visit if they wish. For parents, we would like to make you aware of an excellent resource developed by the NSPCC, which gives parents practical tips and support in how to address issues surrounding internet safety. Just type ShareAware into any search engine and it will take you to the resources. When we work with pupils in primary 6 and 7, our main focus is to deliver a range of activities which allow pupils to develop important life skills. We develop our critical thinking skills in relation to a range of topics such as what we need to look after our physical and mental health, the risks associated with both legal and illegal drugs, how friends and others can influence a person's choices and decision making, and how these choices can have consequences for achieving a person's dreams and aspirations. It's important to note at this stage that we never show pupils images or pictures of drugs, and also never talk about how a person might take a drug. We also take care to depersonalize any discussions we have, and we never discuss individual personal experiences or circumstances. The discussion is very much led by the pupils and focuses on factual aspects such as harmful effects and the way the law works in the UK in relation to the classification of drugs. In primary 6, we learn about assertiveness skills and how to say no to our friends in a positive, assertive way. Here's an example of a scenario that we use to explore this issue.
My new bike's great. I can't believe I finally got it. I've saved up for it for ages.
New bike? Nice. Give us a go and I'll show you how to do jumps on it.
I don't want Tyler to do jumps on my new bike. What am I gonna do?
Children sometimes find it difficult to say no to their friends, and when we work with them, we often ask them why that is. They often say it's because they worry that if they say no, this may cause problems in their friendships. We use the clip and associated activities to think in more detail about peer pressure, and we learn assertiveness skills that they can use if they ever experience this so that they can say no in a positive way. We often do this in conjunction with drama activities, which the children find a lot of fun. In primary 7, these concepts are revisited and explored further, with a particular emphasis on understanding peer dynamics within friendship groups and how sometimes our friends may seek to influence us, both positively and negatively. In primary 7, we also further explore issues surrounding substance misuse with a greater emphasis on the facts and the risks surrounding illegal drugs. In the primary 6 and 7 drugs discussion, we aim to give pupils the opportunity to develop their critical thinking skills in relation to issues surrounding drugs. The World Health Organization definition of a drug is displayed here. Pupils explore the complexities surrounding the categorization of different drugs and also consider issues surrounding the risk, the potential harmful effects, and the law. During the discussion, we'll ask the pupils collectively as a group to name as many drugs as they've heard of. Often the list that pupils come up with will range through the substances that are displayed here. Typically, a primary 7 class would be able to come up with a list which is as extensive as this. You will notice that we have categorized these into medical, legal, and illegal substances. The complexity arises when these substances fall into more than one category. Here we can see some of these complexities in the Venn diagram. Paracetamol is a medical drug. Cocaine is a non-medical, illegal drug. Cannabis can be considered both non-medical, illegal, and medical, since it can be used under specific medical supervision to treat symptoms of diseases such as multiple sclerosis and epilepsy. Alcohol and nicotine fall into all of the categories due to the fact they can be bought legally over the age of 18, but are illegal below this age limit. Due to hand sanitizer that contains alcohol and smoking cessation devices such as nicotine patches, they can be considered to have medical uses. The teaching processes and strategies that we use in the sessions are highly specialized. Life Education uses positive teaching strategies designed to maximize the impact of all the sessions that we deliver. For example, we use social norms. That's where we use local, fact-based statistics to illustrate that most people do not engage in risk-taking behaviors. For example, if we were to ask you now, what percentage of S2 pupils in Aberdeenshire use tobacco cigarettes? What percentage would come to mind? The actual figure is 1%, which means that 99% don't use tobacco cigarettes. We have a very positive delivery style, and we ensure that all pupils are praised for the answers they give during the discussion, which helps to raise their self-esteem. As mentioned previously, we depersonalize all of our discussions to ensure all pupils feel emotionally safe. Provision for academies, our service offers workshops which focus on risk of substance misuse and how a person can maintain their mental well-being. These workshops last for around an hour and a half and are usually organised to complement the existing personal and social curricular input offered in guidance sessions. If you want to find out more, please visit our website www.alec.org.uk. We can also be found on the social media platforms displayed here. Thank you very much for taking time to view this video, and we hope your children have had a valuable and enjoyable learning experience.